What's up, ghouls? Alright, so in continuation of our top 3 most haunted places in each state, we're going to go with Maine next. It's known to be the most haunted state per capita. So we're going to start off with Route 2A in Haynesville, also known as a tombstone for every mile. The isolated stretch of 2A running through the dense Haynesville woods in northern Maine is considered one of the state's most haunted roads, known for a high number of tragic accidents. First one being the Ghost Bride. The most common sighting is that of a young woman often seen walking barefoot or frantically waving for help alongside the road. Soaked from the rain or snow, legend says she is the ghost of a bride who was killed alongside her new husband when their car skidded off the icy road on their wedding night. When drivers stopped to offer for help, she instantly vanishes. Then we have the vanishing children. Witnesses have reported seeing 2 young girls walking silently along the road who vanished when approached. This is believed to relate to a real tragedy from the 1960s when 2 10-year-old girls were struck and killed by a semi-truck in the area. How do you just strike 2 girls? Not watching the road or what, man? Damn. Thirdly, we have spirit trucks and the hauling taters. The road's dangerous history with truckers was immortalized in the 1965 country song A Tombstone Every Mile by Maine legend Dick Curlis. The road was treacherous for truckers hauling potatoes in the winter. When no single spirit truck legend is dominant, the road's reputation for claiming the lives of truckers, along with its overall eerie atmosphere, has led to a belief that the spirits of these lost haulers still linger in the woods and along the highway. Yeah, you won't catch me on that road. Nope. No thanks. Y'all can have it. So our second most haunted place in Maine is the Wood Island Lighthouse in Saco Bay. The Wood Island Lighthouse, located off the coast of Biddeford Pool, is one of the most famously haunted lighthouses in New England, with its paranormal reputation stemming from a gruesome 1896 event. So this 1896 tragic event is a murder-suicide. In June 1896, an altercation occurred between Frederick Milken, a local lobsterman and deputy sheriff who lived on the island, and a drunken squatter named Howard Hobbs, who rented an old chicken coop. Hobbs, in a drunken fury, shot Milken over a rent dispute, and Milken died shortly after. Overcome with guilt, Hobbs retreated to his shack and committed suicide with a rifle. Hey, how much did a chicken coop cost to rent, son? Like, what, 10 cents? The lighthouse and the island are said to be haunted by both men. Howard Hobbs' ghost, mainly believed the tormented spirit of the murder-suicide Hobbs, is the primary haunting. His spirit has been linked to dark shadows seen near the lighthouse walkway, disembodied voices and moans heard around the island, and locked doors mysteriously opening. Some other encounters on the island. A lighthouse keeper's wife in the 1980s claimed to have physically bumped into the ghost of a man in her bedroom closet. Paranormal investigators have also reported communicating with several angry and distraught spirits. Then lastly, we have Buck Cemetery in Bucksport. The story of the founder of Bucksport and the curse of his monument is one of the most endearing pieces of eastern Maine folklore. The legend of the witch's curse. Colonel Jonathan Buck, a Revolutionary War colonel and the town founder, is the subject of a legend involving a woman he condemned to death for witchcraft. Various versions exist, but the most common holds that the woman placed a curse on Buck as she was being executed. She declared that her mark would forever appear on his grave, so all would know he murdered an innocent woman. Period, girl. In 1870, a granite monument was erected in Buck Cemetery to honor the colonel. Years later, a mysterious indelible stain appeared on the stone, directly above the name Buck, resembling the shape of a pointed stocking or a woman's lower leg and foot. The stain has been a subject of fascination ever since. According to the legend, multiple attempts to clean, polish, or even replace the stone have failed. The spooky, foot-shaped print always reappears, solidifying the idea that the witch's curse remains active. Get 'em, girl. Haunt that man even in death. Later, ghouls!